Welcome back, modern backpackers. Are you an American living abroad and wonder what American travel card is worth it for your daily expenses? In this video, we will be talking about the one credit card that I use for my daily expenses in Mexico, the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I've been using this card for well over 5 years now, both in the United States as well as in Mexico. We will do a deep dive and look at my actual cost of living expenses in Mexico and see if the annual fee on the credit card I am paying is worth it. But before we dive into the details, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and click on the notification bell to stay updated with all content related to working remotely in Mexico. Don't miss out on any of our upcoming adventures. We're a community of wanderers, so let's stay connected. Okay, so first up, the Chase Sapphire Reserve comes with no foreign transaction fees, which is perfect for someone like me living in Mexico. Let's talk about the benefits of the card, including the sign-up bonus. At the time of recording this video, the card comes with a 60,000 point sign-up bonus after you spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. That 60,000 point bonus is valued at least $900 if you redeem through the Chase travel portal and can be worth more if you decide to use the points to travel for a business class flight. The card also comes with partner benefits, but I will be focusing on users that are living abroad, so for the purposes of this video, I will exclude any benefit that you are not able to use living abroad. Out of all the partner benefits, the one that I use around twice a year is the Priority Pass Lounge. The card allows you to have 2 additional guests, including yourself, to enter the lounge for free. For most loungists, you are able to enjoy a light meal and drinks all without paying a single dime. I conservatively value this at roughly $15 per visit, since that is the amount of money I would otherwise spend if I ate at an airport fast food restaurant. Some airports also have Priority Pass restaurants, which these are restaurants that have partnered with Chase, and you are able to obtain a $28 credit from your final bill. I often just pay a tip of around $5 and can enjoy incredible food. A quick note, you will not get the sign-up bonus on the Reserve if you have had 5 credit cards opened or closed within the past 24 months. You will also not be able to get the bonus if you received the bonus from its sister card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, within the last 24 months. Now let's talk about your earnings after putting spend on the card. You can earn 5 points per dollar on flights and 10 points per dollar on hotels and car rentals when you purchase travel through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. You can earn 3 points per dollar on all travel booked outside of the portal. Travel is a very generous category for Chase and includes things like parking and Uber. If any of you watched my last video on the cost of living in Monterrey, Mexico, then you will know that Uber is a major expense in my budget, and I am earning 3 Chase points per dollar on this expense. As for all other expenses, you will earn 1 point per dollar. Next up, we have benefits. The Chase Sapphire Reserve comes with a $300 annual credit to help offset the annual fee. This can apply to hotels, flights, parking, tolls, just to name a few. You can also get primary car rental assurance. Finally, you also have a $100 global entry credit that you can renew every 4 years. This global entry credit also comes with TSA pre-check, so you can skip the long lines and zoom through the airport. Next, we have trip delay credits. You can earn $500 per ticket if your trip is delayed by more than 6 hours. You also have lost luggage protection up to $3,000 if your luggage is lost by the carrier. Okay, now let's talk about the annual fee and if it is worth paying for based on my actual expenses. The Reserve comes with a whopping $550 annual fee, but right off the bat, you can easily offset this by your $300 annual credit, so you are left with a $250 effective annual fee. I myself can use this benefit year after year as I visit my family in America at least once per year. You could technically offset the global entry credit as well, but this only happens once every 4 years, so I will exclude that number. So with that said, the effective annual fee we have to analyze is the $250. Let's look at my actual cost of living expenses in Monterrey, Mexico. Some of these expenses, like rent and internet, I have to pay in cash, so these must be excluded from the calculation. For groceries, I spend roughly $3.49 per month. At 1 point per dollar, this comes out to 349 points. For eating out, I spend roughly $255 per month. I get 3 points per dollar on this, so a total of 765 points. For coffee, I spend $88 per month, and at 3 points per dollar, this comes out to 264 points. For Uber, I spend roughly $252 per month, and this is coded as travel, so it will be 3 points per dollar. This comes out to 756 points. For entertainment and miscellaneous expenses, I spend roughly $553 in total. At 1 point per dollar, this comes out to 553 points. So summing all this up, the total monthly points I earn from my Sapphire Reserve is 2,388 points. Yearly, this comes out to 28,656 points. We will conservatively use a point value of 1.5 cents per point to convert this to dollars. Note that this can be much higher if you transfer the points to Chase Travel Partners, but we will use 1.5 cents to be conservative. At 1.5 cents per point, I earn roughly $429.84 in point value per year based on my actual cost of living expenses in Mexico. So let's subtract the effective annual fee of $250 from this number. My net profit comes out to $179.84. For me, that is enough to convince me that my Chase Sapphire Reserve is worth it in Mexico, even with the high annual fee. My favorite part is that the card does not have any annual fees, and most places accept this card since it is a Visa card. Finally, another option I can do is just straight up use cash for my daily expenses, but that would require me to handle large amounts of cash in my wallet, which I don't feel comfortable doing, and I will be missing out on the points. So if you ask me, this card is well worth it. And there you have it, modern backpackers. The Chase Sapphire Reserve has proven to be an absolute game changer for my daily expenses in Mexico. With its incredible benefits, generous point earning potential, and the ability to offset the annual fee, this card has become an indispensable tool in my wallet. If you are interested in applying for the card to use for your daily expenses abroad, I will leave a link down below. Your support would be greatly appreciated if you decide to use my link. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click on the notification bell to stay updated with all our content related to working remotely in Mexico. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and remember, whether you're exploring Mexico or any other corner of the world, the right travel card can make all the difference. So go out there and make every point count.